What's up, guys? I'm Sonny the Badger, and welcome to episode 1, season 2 of Fatboy Fridays. If it's your first time here, welcome to our channel. And if you've been here before, welcome back, guys. So as most of you know, Mama Badger and myself, we ride Harley Davidson Fatboys all over the country all summer long. Last year we put on like 23,000 miles. I'm sure we'll do that and more this year. The bike I usually ride is silver. That's my side chick, Red. And then Mama Badger's bike is a full custom Fatboy. So on today's video, actually Red's gonna get some use now. So Red usually just sits here and looks pretty, but silver has about 135,000 miles on it. And I want to do like a restoration on it. I want to go from top to bottom, make sure everything is tip top with it before I take it back out on another long trip. So I've decided to basically take all the stuff I have set up on silver, the bags, the backrest, the windshield, the auxiliary lights, the whole 9 yards. Everything I have put on silver to make it a long distance bike, I'm going to take and transfer over to Red, so Red can be my long distance bike while I'm redoing silver. So in today's episode, I'm going to show you the few things that I'm going to swap over to make Red road ready. And then I'm also going to get your opinion on some of the other stuff that I want to do to silver while I have it apart and Red going forward. So guys, let me show you what I'm working with here, and then we'll go from there. So first off, you have silver. Silver is a 2005 CVO Fatboy that I've put 135,000 miles on. And you know what? It's just ready for some TLC. So I'm going to park it for about a year, and I'm going to take the other 2005 CVO Fatboy I have, which I affectionately call Red. Yeah, I know, I'm lame in the whole naming department. Anyway, so some of the things that have to come off of silver. Of course, the bags have to come off. I'm going to have to relocate those turn signals. I'll probably do it just like I did it on this bike. I'll go with an all-in-one taillight. And then, like I said, I'll take these bags off this bike, put them on this bike. If you're interested in the bags, I have a video about, installing them and all, but I'll also put a link down in the bottom of this video. I, of course, am going to take the quick disconnect backrest and all and move it over, because as you can see, this isn't set up for any of that. My seat. And then here comes one of those questions for you guys. So this seat's got, I don't know, probably 130,000 miles on it. And I really like the seat, so I don't necessarily want a new one, but it's in pretty rough shape. You can see my pad here, but if I take the pad off, you can see the black duct tape I've used to hold it together this year. And while I was in Sturgis, I attempted to have a company redo it for me, but that just didn't work out. So now, do I have a company redo it, or do I buy a whole new seat? I can tell you having a company redo it is way cheaper than it is to actually get a whole new seat. And then I know I like this seat versus will I like the other seat or not. All right, highway pegs, passenger pegs, they both have to come off of there and go onto here. I'm gonna move my auxiliary lights. So I'm going to move these 2 additional lights from here to there. This is not LED yet, so I of course will make it LED. The more light I can have on the road, the better. And then I'm undecided on the handlebars. I'm not a huge fan of these handlebars, but they're not horrible. I really like my drag bars that are over there on silver. And then Mama Badger's got apes on hers. I don't not like those. So the other thing is these hand grips. As you can see, they're pretty worn, and I'm just not a freaking fan of them. So they're going to go away as well. And then before we leave next year, I am going to take that cam cover off, and I am going to put, well, if it's in spec, I will make it gear drive. If it's not, I will at least make put hydraulic tensioners on here, so I don't have to worry about those stinking tensioners. And then of course, this seat, the worst seat ever, looks great, uncomfortable as hell. So it's definitely going to go over to silver while I move that seat over to here. And then when I get done with that, red will be ready to be ridden cross country. And then silver, I will start tearing down. And I'm going to tear it down. All right, guys, then once I'm done setting red up for long distance, then I can start my project on silver. The reason I'm waiting a whole year is I got other projects I have to do before silver, i.e., you see that Jeep right there? That's Mama Badger's Jeep, and it don't run, and it needs to run. So I need to take some time, get that going, and just a couple other projects I've got going on. Not to mention we had a hurricane, so there's a lot of cleanup and a lot of repair that has to be done for that as well. So hopefully I will get to do this over your winter time, our riding season, and I'll have it done by spring, and I'll be able to ride it around a little bit before I leave on my long trip. But anyway, follow along if you guys want to watch some of the repairs and some of the different things that we do on our Harley Davidson Fatboys. We appreciate you guys tuning in, and be sure and share it with your friends. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with us, and remember, it's not about the destination. It's all about the ride. See you next week. All right, guys, so I showed you what needs to be done. Now I just need to get her done. Let's get to work. All right, guys, a few hours later, red has been transformed. She is now ready for the open road and a lot of long distance. Silver, well, silver's in pieces and naked, but we'll return her to her old glory for sure. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching today. We'll see you soon.